Good Monday morning, August 29th, 2022. It is humid here today. It's hot already. I've cut my finger. Got my cigar going a little early. Usually don't smoke a cigar this early. But anyway, I got some things going on. Had a, well, the reason why I cut my finger is, it's not too bad now. I think it stopped bleeding. See it? Yeah. It's all right. So what happened is I got a standby generator. It's been in for several years, and I went to test it yesterday. I was outside doing some stuff. I thought, oh, I'm going to let it run, make sure it's good, because we got storms in the area. We probably have some storms later. This, you know, some high winds, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I want to be a little bit prepared. So I tested it, tried to crank, and then it didn't start. Came up with an error message, and I'm like, oh, geez. All right, clear it all out and then try it again. All right, same thing. So it's not kicking over. It's not starting. So I'm like, okay, check the error messages. It happens to be one of 5 things. Could be a solenoid out, could be a loose wire here or there, whatever, starter. The easiest thing though is the battery. So I thought, well, I need to go get a battery today. So I stopped by my parents' house for something else, and I thought, man, Dad, I think he's got the same generator. I said, I think he just got a battery and put that in there. I wonder where he got it, because I was pricing it, you know. And anyway, where do I want to run to today to get a battery? You know, I don't like leaving the property, except going back and forth to school. But he had one, had a brand new one. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I took the old one out, and of course it's in there. It's just a bad, the way it fits. It's in an angle. I pull it out, and of course scratch my finger, start bleeding. But the other one's in there, trickle charging just to make sure. It still had, it was like 12.6 volts on it, but I just, you know, I'll let it increase a little bit and put it in there. So it's possible that the battery tests out is what it comes out to. The battery tests out okay on the voltage, but it doesn't have enough cranking power, you know, on the surge, you know, when the thing kicks on to pull. So the battery could be going dead. So that's the easiest thing, and I'm going to replace that. So I got it in there trickle charging. After the video, I'm going to go put that in, and hopefully it works, because I got some big hits over the weekend. Unexpected expenses that, man, doesn't put you in a good mood. But I mean, we're all suffering through that right now. I think we're just at different levels to where, I mean, we're just getting hit. We're getting hit from all angles. And, you know, rather than get upset like I did a little bit, but I tried to, you know, try not to get upset like I used to when I was younger. And I'm getting older, need to be calmer, that kind of thing, and just try and mitigate through it, muddle through it. And that's kind of, I think, where we're at. And I had this conversation with Mitch on Friday. I said, you know, we're at a point where we just have to survive. We just got to keep pushing through and stay alive for another day, and don't get discouraged, even though it is discouraging. And with everybody, the people, you know, controlling things, you see how they are. And it seems like they're almost doing this on purpose to us. I think they are, but you can't get discouraged. You got to keep fighting back, because they're, you know, it's a long war, and one little battle here and there does not end it. We just got to keep on going. So all the little things that get thrown at us, I guess they are a test to see what we're made of. And I'm of the firm belief that we chose to come here at this time. We chose to incarnate. Our spirits chose this plan, this mission, because what greater time in history to be alive? That's the way I look at it. And I think, oh, what am I doing here? What did I sign on for? You know, and I always say that. But then I know what I signed on for. I knew that it was going to be like this. I knew that it was going to be just irritating, because I've known all this stuff for a long time, you know, the corruption and the, you know, all the things that have been going on, and they're starting to get unwound now, and the truth is starting to come out. It's frustrating to watch that for over 20 years, waiting for other people to wake up. So you're just like, oh, you know, why did I say I'd do this? It's such a struggle. You know, hey, come on, everybody wake up, please. Everybody wake up. Realize you're in a vampire system. Once we realize that, then we can start taking the energy back. But anyway, yeah, I think we chose to be here at this time, at this moment. And that's why we meet so many like-minded people. That's why I think I've met so many like-minded people, because we've all kind of signed on for this and wanted to be a part of this great transition from an old system to this newer system, and the fighting against those people who want to maintain that old order and want to, you know, keep living off of that, keep, you know, using that vampire energy against us, or that vampire spirit against us, and taking our energy, because they have none, because they're vampires and they need our energy, and they keep taking it from us. So you can't let them. it's like that battery that just drains down, you know, it just drains down. All right, new battery, you know, it's like, I need some help over here. Bring in the other battery, you know, and that's what it comes down to. You do need help in this battle. You know, no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. It's, you know, we have to realize that, you know, it takes all of us in our own little ways to transition through this system. And I just like to talk about, you know, my thinking is I just want to put information out there. I want to put knowledge out there. I want to put out just really maybe a little bit of encouragement so that somebody says, you know what, I was having a bad day, having a bad weekend, and you know what, I can make it. I'll make it another day. You know, that's what it comes down to. It's just a matter of, okay, I just got to get through this day. And then, you know, tomorrow will be a little bit better. Might be worse. Doesn't matter. You just got to keep on going, because as long as your energy's here, as long as you have it, that gives you an opportunity to continue to fight in the war, continue to maybe wake somebody else up. And that's what it takes. You know, one person being awakened, trust me, I've been there. Everybody thinks you're nuts, you know, trying to tell them things. One person being awake isn't enough. It takes others. Don't want this cigar to go to sleep. You gotta keep puffing on it. So we have to continue to fight that battle, and that's, you know, that's what we do. Just get through it. You know, trust yourself, trust your instincts. Now, I want to talk about Mimble Wimble. I got my laptop set up. I had to get I had a new laptop, set it up. Didn't want to do it on my work laptop, you know, so I went out and bought a laptop and cleared off some stuff and got that all set up so I could download the core wallet, the Litecoin core wallet. If you go to Litecoin Foundation website, I think litecoin.org, I think is what it resolves to now. If you go there, you can download the Litecoin core wallet. In doing that, what's happening is you've got that Litecoin code to where you can have a Mimble Wimble address, in other words, a privacy address. And I hadn't tried this out. I talk about it a lot, but now, you know, it's finally start practicing what you preach, right? It's kind of how I expected, but you know how you know something, but you don't really know it until you do it and internalize it, and there's that epiphany moment to where it's like this flash of light on your head, you know, the sun. That's what happened this weekend. So I downloaded the core wallet, the Litecoin core wallet, got it running, and with that you can send transactions. You know, most of us are used to having an app on our phone to where we send the transactions, you know, hey, send Litecoin, receive Litecoin, that kind of thing. The core wallet gives you a lot more control, not as user-friendly, but it's very simple but powerful, and it allows you to create as many wallet addresses as you want and wallets as you want, and you can also create a Mimble Wimble wallet or an address. And so what that means is you can privately send Litecoin and nobody knows it. So I participated over the weekend in the passing of the Mweb torch. Mimble Wimble, Mweb is kind of the shortened name for it. So I participated in that. And so prior to me, 25 people had this torch. And what it is, it's a certain amount of Litecoin, and it got passed from one person to the next person to the next person until it came to number 26, who was me. And Seabass passed it to me over the weekend. And what it means is it's sent via Mimble Wimble, sent Mimble Wimble addresses. So you don't really know where it's coming from. You don't see confirmation on the blockchain like you're used to. You know, all the great things about the blockchain, you know, database and the transparent, you can see it all. But there's a downside to that. You know, you don't want people to know how much money you have in your wallet when you send it. You send a lot of Litecoin. Let's say you just send a fraction of a Litecoin to somebody and you happen to have 20 Litecoin in your wallet. Well, right now, you know, it'd be like $1,000+, but imagine when it's $1,000 and it's $20,000 in that wallet. So, you know, you really don't want to share that with people. But when you send it out of that wallet, when you send even a fraction of it out of that wallet to someone else, the blockchain records that and they know who that sending address is. And if they know that's you, which they would if you sent it to them, and they know who sent it, then they know how much Litecoin you have. And that goes with every other blockchain. They know how much you have. Now there's other privacy coins, Monero, certain other ones, but this is a second, you know, it's a factory second, so it doesn't meet the criteria of the first run, and they're cheaper. It's the same quality though. Same flavor. So what happens is, I got the torch. All right. And then I had the honor of passing the torch to David Burkett. I think I might have said his name, it might be Burkett. David Burkett, the guy who worked on Mimblewimble, got it implemented on Litecoin, spent several months of his life, continues to work on it to bring it to mobile wallets. But I had the honor of passing it to him. And it was pretty cool. And in passing it, he wouldn't know that it came from me because it's an address, it's a Mimblewimble address that he uses for donations, to help him continue his work on Mimblewimble and Litecoin, to get paid, do work, code. And so he wouldn't know unless I told him. He'd see it show up and be like, I don't know where it came from, because it doesn't show the address. And I did a little experiment. And this is where the epiphany hit. So I have a wallet on my phone, and I sent a regular Litecoin transaction out of the core wallet. Shows up, it says, okay, sent from, received at. It shows the sender address, which was my address. And so what I did is I transferred some of that Litecoin on the core wallet into the Mimblewimble address, the Mweb address. And then I sent to the same wallet on my phone the same amount of Litecoin from the Mimblewimble address. And it said sender address, it was blank because it doesn't know where it came from. And at that moment, I realized the beauty of it. I knew it, understood it, but I didn't internalize it. I didn't get hit with it. And then I realized the power that's been built into this blockchain at the layer 1 level. Very important. You can send Litecoin from a Mimblewimble address, a privacy address, to a regular Litecoin address. They will receive it. They don't know where it came from. They don't know who sent it. They don't know how much is in that wallet. Completely private. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Especially when you have a bunch of vampires wanting to look into everything you've done. They want to make sure you have no privacy. They want to make sure, the Ring doorbell is recording everything. The Roomba is recording everything. Phones are recording everything. But now you have privacy of money. You truly have sound money for the digital age in Litecoin, because you can send that Litecoin out of your wallet. Nobody knows how much is in that wallet. They don't know where it came from. It just shows up in their wallet. Sender address, nothing. Nothing, blank. It's a big deal, huge deal. And then it becomes a bigger deal when not only is it on the core wallet, sorry about this blue thing, not only is it on the core wallet, that it's on mobile wallets. Once it's on mobile wallets and you can do that and you have it on your phone and you can scan, because it is a little cumbersome now, because, the core wallet, you can't scan with it, the QR code, you got to type it in. And so it makes it a little tricky. The thing is, when it gets easy, everybody's going to be doing it. And at that point, people will realize the power of Litecoin and what has been done. Because right now, I don't think they do. Now, you saw over the weekend, it's starting to peek its head up. Everything else was, down over the weekend, but Litecoin was up. It's starting to make that beginning stages of that move where it's breaking out against Ethereum, breaking out against Bitcoin. And it will be shown what its true value is. There are people who know that right now. I'm one of them. More and more people are going to understand that. They're going to have that epiphany moment. And they're going to say, man, if I want to put my funds in something that's safe, that's secure, that's private, I'm looking at Litecoin. No doubt about it. So now's the time where Litecoin is under 60 bucks. I mean, just to me, it's an absolute steal, knowing what the technology is. And I think it's flying way under the radar right now. So I'm a bull, completely bullish on Litecoin. Truly sound money for the digital age. Finite supply, only so much to go around, and to be able to hold it privately and send it privately, game changer. All right, that's just what I wanted to talk about. Thanks to David Burkett for doing what he's done to make this happen. Thank you to Charlie Lee for everything he's done to support this. And he had the vision and wanted this to happen years ago, and now it's happened. So kudos to the Litecoin community and everybody passing the Mweb torch. David's number 27. There will be another. Download that core wallet. Learn how to use it. Very important. I put it off, and I'm like, I finally took time, did it. Learn how to do it. Learn how to do it. You'll thank yourself. So, hope you all have a wonderful day. Look into Litecoin. Always trust yourselves. When things get bad, just stay in the game. Keep fighting the battle. Don't give up. You'll find a way. Just find a way to keep getting through. That's all it is. You just got to keep on going. All right, you listen to your gut. Always listen to your gut, listen to your instincts. All right, love you all. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week.